Hey everybody, welcome back. It is that time again for Grow Better Weekly, and today we're going to perform a little surgery on a plant here that was a little neglected during our last cold snap. So we have a sansevieria, a very common variety, and when the cold came in, it was forgotten about outdoors and it fried in our low winter temperatures that we saw. So today we're going to talk about how to inspect the plant to see if it's viable and if it's going to come back or if it just needs to go to the dump. All right, so the first thing that we have to do is we need to get down to the bottom of things, literally and figuratively. So we need to look at the roots, we need to look at the base of the plant, we need to see if any of this plant is still alive so it can regenerate from the roots, and sansevieria can do that, so let's check it out. All right, so looking at the roots here, the roots are nice and firm, and those were below ground, so it looks like there is a lot of potential for new growth. So I'm just gonna spin it around a little bit and check under the soil line here. And yes, it looks like we have a lot of potential for new growth. So rather than send this to the dump or the compost pile, I'm just gonna give it a haircut. Now, if your plants are in the ground and need a haircut, it's best to wait until after our frost-free date, which is generally around St. Patrick's Day. So you wanna leave all of the affected foliage, all the brown, the mush on top of the plant, just in case we have another frost, because it will help to some degree insulate it from any future damage. So we wanna wait to do that. Now this plant is a potted plant, so the owner of this plant is going to bring it indoors if we have any frost. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it back now. Okay, that was easy. So you can see I left a few leaves here because strangely enough, some of the leaves weren't turned to mush. So I just removed all of the mushy leaves, all the really brown leaves, the ones that were not gonna turn back to green again. So once your leaves have turned yellow or brown, they are not gonna turn back to green, so those can come off. But I did leave some of the green leaves because this is gonna speed up the process of the plant coming back from the roots. So as you can see here, we still got lots of nice firm roots underground that are gonna regenerate. Now, sansevieria doesn't do anything fast, so it's gonna take a minute. So if we're dealing with the sansevieria, you're going to be patient, feed it, water it, do all the same things that you normally do, and then be patient because it might take a minute before it comes back. Things to consider though, to speed up the process of your plants coming back is fertilization. So you can do a slow release fertilizer, which is gonna take some time to break down and the roots will eventually get the nutrient. Or my favorite is to use a liquid or water-soluble fertilizer because that liquid is gonna pass through the soil quickly and the roots can absorb it and use it right away to get your plants looking like you want them to again. So you guys, there is still hope. Inspect your plants, but wait until mid-March before cutting them back. If you guys have any questions about this topic, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to check us out on all of our other social media platforms for more gardening tips and tricks to keep you guys growing all year round. And don't forget to give us a like. See you next week.